Well, welcome to the Uponor booth. What we're taking a look at here is Uponor's newest fitting innovation. It's called TotalFit, which is a push-to-connect fitting that's designed to work with PEX, copper, and CPVC. It is one of the only full-featured engineered polymer push fittings on the market today. That's capable of being used with all of those different material types, and is the only engineered polymer fitting on the market that's that has a 25-year warranty, whether it's used on our pipe, other manufacturers, PEX tubing, copper, or CPVC. And we'll cover real property coverage for 10 years on this particular fitting as well. So really a great opportunity for us to help our service contractors more effectively transition from whatever piping system they run into inside a house to their preferred piping system. So like we said, the Uponor TotalFit push fitting is capable of being used on PEX, CPVC, and copper. There's a couple of tools that we have available to help make that installation go seamlessly. One is the deeper depth tool. So when you're working with CPVC and or copper, right, you want to make sure that you have a nice straight cut. But then you would use this deeper depth tool to actually go in and bevel that outside edge of CPVC or copper. There's a small carbide tip in there that helps to bevel that edge to make sure that we don't nick any of the O-rings in the push fitting, making sure that you won't have any challenges once you actually get down the road with that connection. So you bevel that edge. When you have this thing on there, you would actually mark the appropriate depth on the tubing. I don't have a marker on me, so I'm not going to do that right now. But then you would literally just take and push that fitting on. That is legitimately as quick as it is right there, right? So this fitting is removable. I'm going to grab one of our release collars here just to show you. So this is a benefit that we have for contractors who may have made the connection before he should have, forgot to put something else in the system. You slide the little release collar on and you press that into the fitting of the body, and the fitting is completely removable. This can be reused. I think we generally say recommended number of reuses maximum is 5, but we have seen some of our engineers internally, they've done some stress testing on it, where they actually would remove it, put it on a new piece of pipe, test that thing back up to 100 PSI and do it all over again. They ended up doing it 45 separate times and they still hadn't seen a failure on it. I would say, caveat, don't use an overly reused fitting in a permanent application. That's for testing.